Alright guys, welcome to the stream. Let's get this thing going. How's everybody doing? Morning everyone. Right, so what is the watch list? Let's go ahead and check that. Morning. So we've got IRNT, AMC, Ater, Bbig, JCS, Life, AEI, and Blue and Isee. INDP and LMFA is the gappers. LMFA is already looks like it just doesn't want to do anything, so I won't be too serious on LMFA. However, INDP guys, this could be interesting, gapping up quite a bit with huge volume, and is holding its own. But to be frank, I am surprisingly short biased on it. So I'll see what happens the first 10-15 minutes of the open INDP. But the problem with this is uh, it's hard to borrow in most platforms and expensive. So if you can short it without paying a huge amount of money, then there might be a really good shorting opportunity. These things can give quite good R's on it, but I'll be a bit careful. I am short bias definitely, uh, simply for the fact that if you look at the daily guys, any pop, any gap gets dropped. So pretty much every time it tries to pop and gap, and it just craps. So that's what I am thinking today. It might do. It might run as well. Now if it does start to break that 13, that's why I have that line there, pink line. We will consider it a bit of a um, serious stock. Until then, definitely short biased. Yeah, it's crazy, Jay, and that's why I mentioned. I'm pretty sure in every other platform is really expensive as well. The fact that we've got 5 million float on it, plus this much gap. Not really, because I always pay attention to my broker's level 2 most of the time, and not the Thinkorswim's ones. I'm really not used to this color combination. Anyways, I can't read the jack on this. Sometimes when I'm actually on the stream doing some guides on level 2, that's when I use it. But uh, other than that, I can't use that thing. Anyways, so that's the two gappers. From the gappers, don't expect too much, guys. It's just yeah, if by any chance if it starts to run, then we can look for longs. But on INDP, I really doubt that, to be honest. Quickly gonna go through, guys. IRNT, don't ignore this. There's a good daily on it. This has potential to run. It's at the moment above these levels, 25, 26s. It's trading about here. Now, if it starts to pop towards 30, then there could be a rejection from that number because it's a huge number, and also we had that rejection earlier as well this day. So that's the only level I'm watching on that. Probably 28 as well, right about here. Uh, Other than that, it looks quite strong. It's just don't front short it, guys, if you can. Wait for the backside if you're going to short this thing. AMC, I am expecting another continuation, but the problem with this is, as you can see, huge gap down. Well, not really huge, but it's popping up, so which is a good thing. I really want this to pop up to 47s. So if it does that, and if it starts to reject from there, that could be a shorting opportunity or beginning of a move down. So 47 area to watch on AMC. And Ater, guys, you know what Ater done yesterday. I was expecting that move, completely missed the whole thing, but that's fine. We might get some continuation, but don't expect too much from it today. In fact, a little bit of a bounce is due on Ater, so expect a little bit of a bounce. Now if it does that towards 11s, then I will consider it. But if it does wash off straight away, then it'll be too late. It'll be like chasing it. Bbig, I'm 50-50 on, guys. 3 days of red. I expect a little bit of a bounce day today. So I on Bbig, guys, the plan is I'm gonna leave this alone for the first half an hour, and then what it does is it starts to make up its mind. The first half an hour it could be really really choppy. JCS, look at the stock, looks interesting. Um, Yesterday closed quite strong, although not much really, not clean moves, just choppy, all of a sudden just goes parabolic and then comes back. It's really choppy price action, that's why I don't like about it. But other than that, if it starts to break the gets close to the highs 950s, then that could be interesting for a long. Other than that, I would say probably short biased on this, simply for the fact that there's not much of a really sort of strong momentum continuation on this. So we'll see. Anyways, I will keep my options open on that. Life. I think life is done. To be honest, today it might not have a massive move, but still we're gonna keep it on the side. It's already drifting down, which I really didn't like. I really wanted to pop towards at least 950s, but we'll see on it anyways. AEI, guys, on this one is very strange. I have a slight feeling that this might be getting bought by some something is going on in this section here, guys. The daily looks interesting. It's about to break that 3 is a big massive number. If it starts to hold that number with some volume, then there might be something here, especially 335 is our level, 335s on AEI. If it breaks that, guys, then I will look into longing this stock. Otherwise, I'm not even shorting it, guys, because it would probably not give us much on the short side. But on the long side, once it breaks that 335, there could be something there. So definitely keep an eye on AEI. Blue, we know what blue's done yesterday and a few days ago, so it's still looking like it wants to hold up that area, so it hasn't given up completely. So we'll keep an eye on this. We will be open-minded on blue, and also as well as Isee. Isee looks heavy to me, so a red day might be due on Isee. So that's pretty much it, guys. Best of luck. Trying to stick to your A+ setups. Do not chase the stocks, and do not assume that it's going down or up. We never know. It's just stick to your setups, and if it had worked in the long run, then that's what you gotta trust in. Understand your risk and put your risk according to what you can afford, and definitely stick to that. Right? Don't mess up with your risk, guys. That's the only thing you can control. Again and again, I'll remind you. Until it sinks in. Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Grab yourself a coffee, and I will see you in about 2 to 3 minutes. Best of luck. All right, here we go. What's cooking? Right, IRNT is rejecting, so yeah, I'm not going to be too biased on IRNT, but this wash probably is to maybe gap fill in an attempt to gap fill. So if it does give me a short opportunity, I will consider that. What else do we have? AMC is also washing. We're gonna wait. I usually wait around 5 minutes at least after the open. Ater. Well, Bbig is popping. This is what I'm expecting on Bbig, guys. This is what I meant by a bounce is due on Bbig, so that's what's doing at the moment. So it'll be interesting to watch this after like 20 minutes or half an hour. Right, so that already popped up, so that's a rejection. 870 is rejected at the moment, so that's our level, and we'll see if it wants to continue. Okay. Right, so IRNT just popped back up, as you can see, guys. That's probably a halt. It can't be a halt, can it? Probably is, actually. Right. Yeah, so that's very typical of this kind of strong stock. Just a lot of profit taking initially, a lot of weak hands, got on taken out, and then all of a sudden, yeah, that's what it does. So very quick. It's halting, I believe. Yeah, it's halting. I don't usually use price deviations, um, but I use, let's say for example, this IRNT level. I just don't consider 28 to be the level. I consider that to be a zone. So I give it like a 10 cents leeway in between. Like I create a zone for visual purposes, something like this. That's my zone. That's what I consider as levels. Yeah, this V 200 EMA and 2550. So this level, this zone held really nicely. Plus that 26. So it was quite quick. And to be honest, I expected because the stock looks quite strong when it comes to daily. I really didn't think that it was going to go to 2450 level for a pullback. So this looks quite strong. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at our SPY. Why is what's going on with SPY? What? Why can't I? What the hell? What? Strange. SPY looks kind of interesting, washing up now. Something's off with my charts on SPY, guys. Something's off. Yeah, my TOS just got stuck for a while. Okay. Interesting. 44, 44. I might have missed SPY, guys. I might have missed it. So, really, something was off about TOS charts. There is a trade under 444 on SPY short 444s under 44 right about now, in fact. But that stop is at least, we're talking 25 cents, 30 cents. China 444. Just gonna wait in on this bounce. I'm gonna wait in. Okay, that's good. 14.98. I'm in, guys. 48.98. 443.98. Just under 444. Right here. A lovely entry. Alright, my stop is just over the 31 areas, 30 areas, around 30 cents. It's just so quick because of it's just been like a few minutes pullback on this. Just saw the rejection around this area here for 406. Really wanted this to come up to 4410s and maybe even a bit more and then see a rejection, but it never happened. So you had to be quite quick on this. There we go. Come on, SPY. Let's go and break that 44370s and we're good to go. That's where our stop is. I really want this to continue and not come back to 44 over 444s, triple fours. So if it does that and if it starts to trade above 444s, then all bets are off because SPY could be, you know, with SPY, V reversals are quite normal. This type. There we go, SPY. Come on, let's go, SPY. 44350. Give me 44350s. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, SPY. Let's go. Go, baby. Here we go. Go. Alright, SPY. I'm trying to get some out close to 44350s, guys. 44350s. Come on, SPY. Alright, here we go. Another attempt to 44350s. 57, 55s, 50. Come on, 54s. Lovely, lovely. Good. 57s, guys. I took some out. 57s. Around here. So one partial out, very quick trade, really nice. I'm okay with that stop now. So lovely trade, very quick one. And INDP is breaking up, guys. INDP, it halted as well. So that looks quite strong. And our SPY is doing well. Once it breaks that 50 area, 0.50s, then we can look to take some partials after the wash under that. IRNT. So this seems to be quite volatile. I'm not gonna call out IRNT, guys, because this could be very, very deadly if you don't know how to manage risk on these type of stocks. I will be trading it on the side though for longs, possible longs, but I'm not call it out. I'm not gonna call it. Ooh, oh oh man, we missed that. Nah, the trade is already over on this, guys. We missed a massive trade on AMC. Hopefully, some of us caught that AMC. I was talking about it in the pre-market. Right, so we have got. Well, because I'm shorting it, silver, that's why. Um, uh, well, SPY, as you can see, we have to look at the bigger picture. You see SPY, what it does? It creeps up and then washes for some days and then pops back up. So it's just pretty. I was expecting a little bit of a pullback, but today is, to be honest, I wouldn't expect too much. Well, I mean, best case scenario probably 442s. 442s. That's where I will think that it's just probably gonna halt. Stop there, stall for a while. But if we have a big day today, guys, it's gonna look bad on SPY, and I think people are waiting for that day, but I don't think it's gonna come. See, the thing is, the Fed or whatever it is, it's just gonna hold this thing up, no matter what the circumstances are. I mean, you saw that during the whole last year and this year as well. So when you're gonna short SPY, make sure try to not sort of put your house into it, or put your mortgage. Okay, so we might be due for a bounce on SPY. Yeah, pretty much everything. So yeah, this is getting, obviously these big names are dropping, so it's gonna drag SPY with it. So that's also one of the reasons. I want to see how it holds up here, guys, around 444s. I wouldn't mind adding if it's gonna hold 444s, but I'm not gonna take the front side of the short re-entry. I'm gonna wait for a few bars to actually play out here. So under for right about now, when it's rejecting, is what is doing what I expected it to do, but I will wait on it to just make sure, give me a few more bars just to confirm that yes, it's about to. But don't ignore the fact that SPY also does this V reversals. It loves this V reversals. So don't keep on holding it. If your stop gets hit, that gets hit. All right, it's breaking that. See that? Or 330s. All right. 31s. Right, guys. On the break of that candle, on the break of that candle, the highs of the candle, I will come out of the SPY. Yep. Around 444.4s. Yep, I'm out. Yeah, it's looking rather strong. So the V reversal, this was a really good example of that V reversal coming in. As you saw, boom. Today, to be honest, this could be the low of day. I might be wrong on this, but that might be the low of day now. So this is gonna bring in. We are gonna look at possible longs on the big names. Let's see, AMDs, Teslas. If there is a setup, so give it like 5 to 10 minutes, guys. Whereby these names will start to play around and start creating these reversals. If SPY starts to continue breaking the 445s, because as you can see on the daily, uh, quite a bit of a pullback. So it's actually done its pullback. Now it's due for a bounce. So when the bounce comes after these days, is quite strong, as you can see. So keep an eye on that. Let it play around. On this one, guys, I have a small loser, very tiny loser, because my exit partial wasn't 50%, it was less than 50%. So that took me out for like 65% of the remaining position. So it's interesting to watch the others with it now. Apple. There was some numbers coming in today as well, so that's probably why SPY did this. Let's see, SPY, is it gonna hold 445s? 445 seems to be not holding. Okay. Yeah, so 445 for the moment is holding, but we'll see if it continues to hold. Right. Right, so Apple. I'm trying to long this Apple, guys. Trying to long it, 147.80s, 147.50s. So 147, around 147.80s. Okay. Let's see. Okay, just gonna wait upon it. Just gonna wait on this to actually create a little bit of a reversal sign right over here under the lows. Sorry, just before the lows. Something like that. Something like that. Right. So this looks heavy. Just want that low to hold. 147.50, that needs to hold. If that doesn't hold, then that long is not active yet. But I'm waiting on that to reject. It will be very, very early if I do take a trade here. Alright, so it didn't hold. It didn't hold. It's not over yet, but if it does come back above 147.60s, 55s, it's still in play. But at the moment, it's not holding. So that was a really good wait on that. And relatively weak. SPY is relatively weak compared to. Sorry, Apple is relatively weak compared to others like. We got Tesla, right? Tesla is already reversed, as you can see, right? V reversal is coming back, but a little bit weaker compared to SPY. And we have AMD that's bounced up a little bit, but not enough. So the fact that Apple is carrying on hitting the lows and breaking them is gonna drag. It's gonna drag the SPY down a little bit, but that also means that the SPY is gonna have a nice little pullback from this move. So that's what I'm waiting for. If I see a pullback on SPY and starts to hold, then there could be some opportunities. But it's really like, is there big news today, guys, on SPY? Apart from manufacturing outputs, or that usually doesn't affect SPY that much, but you never know. There it goes. There it goes. So Apple should be dropping quite heavy now because of that relative weakness. You see here? There you go. So it's always a good idea to wait for that confirmation. Over here, no confirmation came for our reversal. No sign of reversal or anything like that. If this, I was looking at the longs here. If this started to creep back up after a few bars, or maybe the second bar, I would have taken longs, but it never did. So that was a good wait. What else? Still looking for that really good trade. I think Indp is looking really strong right about now. 15 just broke. There you go. It's just carrying on. So I'm quite really. I didn't, obviously. Thank goodness I didn't have short locates on it. I was really thinking of shorting it. I probably would have shorted it under 15 somewhere. Looks quite strong. That 13, as you can see, that 13 area breaks and then comes back and holds. This is what I mean by do not consider a line just your level. You must make a zone out of your level, right? That's a very small zone, obviously, but you get the idea, right? You always are going to consider a level, something like this, instead of a line. This is exactly came into that zone, and then off it goes. Similar idea with the IRNT, just completely failed off of that 30s. That's not a good sign for it. It was quite volatile. We're talking 25.50s to 31.50s, and then just completely gives that whole thing up. AMC, AMC, AMC. Under 45. Huge risk though, that's the problem. Ater is bouncing, guys. Ater. Okay, Ater has bounced off, and that 11 is an area that could hold up. SPY seems like it wants to go for another run. SPY. Just that looks like a flag or pennant. AMC looks interesting, yes, for sure. Under 45 it looks interesting. I'm looking at that. Just be careful on this one. There's quite a bit of a. I will trade it on the side though, but I will not, because it's a big risk on this one. You're talking 45, 40s, so we're talking quite a bit of a dollar risk, 80 cents. So if you're gonna take AMC, make sure you understand the risk behind it. It's a bigger stop than normal. I don't like to call out trades that are more than 30, 40 cents, 40 cents stop, because I feel like most people can handle 20-30 cents stop, but anything more than that, it gets a bit. Yeah. So I'm trading it on the side, guys. AMC, I'll be trading it on the side. Apart from that, I don't see anything else. Wow, INDP. What a move, huh? Has it halted? Could have been a halt. There it goes, AMC. There we go, there we go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. If you have traded AMC, if you have, you can keep your risk a bit tight over 45s now. Because this wash should not come back and take that 45s out. If it does, then we are actually back in that chop zone. Now it's up to you if you want to stay in that chop zone by keeping your stop here. But personally, after this wash, I wouldn't expect it to, if the momentum is there, then it shouldn't come back and take out the 45s. At least wait for it to take out the 45s. Um, if it doesn't, then yeah, you can always stay in it. Just stop over 45s. Looking good though. Yeah, absolutely. The only thing with the AMC is the problem is, um, I mentioned this area here, 1147s. I want it to pop up to that level and then reject, but it did try to pop up, but it started rejecting. The entry, the early entry, the better entry on this was here, anywhere here, this area on that pullback. So unfortunately, I did not catch that. IRNT is just, yeah, what is this? What is this? Where is the IRNT? This is just, yeah, I mean, IRNT, look, I've got 25, 24, 40, 55. It's just bouncing off that 25 level there. I've got 25, which level is that? Just around 25, really. 24, 50, and 25s. It's bouncing off of that. Now, if it starts to come back and start to attack that, it might break it, but it's already done a move. I think it's done, unless if you're looking for longs. For that, you'll have to wait around quite a bit, because that reversal has to be very, very confirmed. Right about now on IRNT, I don't see anything. Maybe later down the line. What else do you see, guys? Ater is just running without looking back, so there you go, Ater. Now, Ater, it is running, but really, I feel like I will short Ater, guys, eventually today, because I expect that bounce. This bounce, I expected this, and I was hoping that it will bounce like this. So I will wait for some sort of a. I'll be a bit patient on it, guys, before I actually start taking shorts. I will not try to hit that front side, simply because it has run and it could run easily. So I'll just wait for at least half an hour of price action at that reversal area. Okay, AMC is looking even better. I really nice. There was an add point as well, by the way, guys, if you have if you're trading it. But yeah, looking really good. Lovely. Go AMC. Go, go, go. We want you to take that low out. That's what we want. Not much. Just take the low out and we're okay. Guys, I'm not mentioning anything on AMC. I'm handling it on the side. So if you are trading it, make sure you take your partials on the washes and do your own management. Yeah, I was expecting that. Now that might be the reversal point here, 1167. So yeah, that wash can be at the start of the move down, but I'll be still a little bit careful on it. What I wanna see right now is try this move back because I don't want this to be pullback and then carries on. What we want to wait for is let it carry on to hit that highs, even if it doesn't, maybe 1140s, 1130s. Then see what it does. That will be your backside of the move. Right now, it's just a straight V reversal, inverted V reversal, whatever you want to call it. I'm also keeping an eye on the bounce play on Apple. Not just yet, but anytime when things start to line up, I will look into Apple long. Right about now, it looks interesting, but I will wait for it to break that 20 EMA and start trading over it. That's what I'm looking for on Apple. By the way, guys, life seems interesting. Life, oh, is moving just when I mentioned. Um, this one is trying to bounce, but this has to bring in a lot of volume for it to take out the 925s. And it could, there could be a possibility here. Some volume came in, 904s. See, that volume isn't enough for me on this one because of this red day. I don't really think that it's gonna run that well. So if you are gonna take longs on it, you gotta wait for that massive volume coming in and consistent volume. That's what I would say. Damn. Freaking hell. INDP just keeps chugging along. This is getting a lot of shorts in trouble today. Yep. My TOS is quite really delayed. I mean, by now it should have shown that it's a halt. See, it's not even something's off with my TOS today. Yeah, all bets are off on Apple. All bets are off. It's gonna break that low. It's gonna break it. There you go. There it goes. And it's gonna wash more. There you go. So that news on when was it, Friday? This day is still have a lot of continuation behind it. So it might not be a good idea to actually wait for the bounce play. Not today. And if you're gonna do that, it has to be a big weight. That's why I waited. Massive. It's gotta be a big weight. Yeah, Apple's event as well. I'm always like very pessimistic about Apple's events. Really don't think that they bring anything new. It's just they've got a monopoly. That's all. I mean, there might be a lot of you might hate me for this, but I'm not an iPhone user, guys. I love Apple. I used to, but it's just their software is too restricted for me. I don't like to be using something that's gonna not allow me to use it for its full potential. It's a shame they do that with their software, but I understand why they do it. But they should be a choice. Hater. Yeah, I see Bbig. I'm watching it. I'm just a little bit worried about that 200 EMA, that bounce. But here's the thing, guys. Now is the time that Bbig starts to move. Now, if it does bounce up quite a bit, then a potential short is there. But I will not short it just before 200 EMA, guys. If it does bounce to VWAP 840s, yeah, by all means, when it starts to show rejection, I will look into shorting. But you either wait for 200 to break and then remember those setups that breaks and comes back to 200. Well, that's what you want to wait for on this case. In this case, or let it bounce back up to because of 200 EMA bounce. Let it wait. Let it bounce up to 840s, 835s. Then we will look into shorting it. Well done, well done. You deserve a clap. Awesome stuff. Excellent. What a discipline. Love to hear that. Why haven't I taken any trades? Well, I have few, but that's it's already almost like I'm not in risk on those. Um, yeah, well done. There was not much, to be honest. No, 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 no. Absolutely good thing. Absolutely good thing. Today I felt like there wasn't much. The only thing I missed was the AMC. There was a setup of mine, a really beautiful setup, but I just missed it. But yeah. See, right now, what it's doing is a little bit of. I mean, I would really like it to go up there, but 830s it's just nice and heavy. So I want to start here, guys. Slowly, I want to start here with the risk over 840s on a Bbig. I want to start looking at it. I haven't entered yet, but I will start looking at it. 32 is reading the anytime, anytime, anytime. Yeah, on 829, guys, I've got in 829s. I am gonna be. This is my start here, guys. What I will do on this one is I will add to it if it does come back up to VWAP and rejects, or if it does break the 200 EMA, and then give us a chance. Be careful with the AMC if anybody is short on it. Because this I don't like this. Okay, come on, Bbig. Okay, that's a proper rejection, guys. On Bbig, we are looking at 832. 832 is holding nicely, so that's not a bad thing. Now, what I want from this move now to continue taking out the 200 820s, and once that happens, we can look at to adding a little bit later on. There it goes. There, that's exactly what I want. Okay, now wash under 820 and stay under it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Nope, nope. No, 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 no. Come back, come back. Come back down. Yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wish they listen to me. Sometimes they do listen to me, but sometimes they just go opposite. So I just have to figure out when they are listening to me and when they're not, so I can actually do some manipulation. Guys, life is interesting as well, guys. Life, a similar setup right about now. Life, we're talking 870s, 890s. Yeah, 870s. There's just a volume problem, but it looks very interesting. Life, 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 life. 870s, 890s, 70s. Right, 869s. I'm gonna try some. I'm trying to get 869s if I can. 869s. That's kind of like a 20 cents stop for life. 869s. Come on. 69s. Give me a mid price then. Okay. 68. So I managed to get 68, guys. I managed to get 68. Short. I will be out if it does start to break that the VWAP around 890s. Probably it will take me out around 890s if it does continue. Lovely, nice one, Silver. Well done. Okay, so on Bbig, we are waiting for this still, and that is not good. We want that to break and stay broken. Come on. My TOS is very, very, very slow. It's not even updating. Now, life might take a while, guys, and also the life could really it does spike as well. But once, remember, if you are entering here, then if it does wash off quickly, you want to try and take some out as well. There you go. It's starting to do that. Here we go, live. Come on, let's wash off to the lows. Right here, 830s, 835s. Just we are looking at. Come on, be big. Be big. So far as you can see on Bbig, that 200 held really nicely. So that's not a good sign, but this is my early entry anyways, so I'm gonna give it some time until the VWAP. Yeah. AMC, I mentioned this. If anybody was in it, where we discussed it here, should have taken a lot of your partial out, maybe at least once, and then let the other one on break even, or maybe slight loser, because the way it was curling back up, it didn't look really juicy. Yeah, Bbig likes to play that choppy game, and every day it's been getting much more choppier and choppier. So that's important for me now. This line here, this trend line, it needs to break. There we go. Come on, Bbig. Come on, stay under 820. Oh, I think we missed a blue reversal, guys. Nobody looked at this blue. Not very clean, but yeah, I like to notice reversals. I'm usually very quick on picking up reversal patterns. Probably is the experience, but that also gets me in trouble as well. That gets me because I do enter trades quite early, but I do catch the early moves as well. I will catch the start of the move, not the middle of it. Usually that's the case. But so look, very choppy. Why do I even have this thing, man? Look at this. Get rid of it. Get your ass out of here. Oh, blue. I see nothing. Nothing. I really thought this will have more volume, more liquidity, but it's just died down. I wanted to short Isee and blue when it showed me reversal patterns. So what I am in it, I am still short in it from here. 867 live short 860. I believe it was 68. Yeah, it was 68. Yeah, I'm short on it. I'm just waiting on it to break that VWAP for me to exit. It needs to break above it, and finally, man, be big. Come on, be big. Let's go, be big. Be big, guys. Around here, it's gonna pose a problem around 807s. So on this wash, if it does reach 805s, 806s, take some out. I'm taking some out. And then after that, we can actually put our stop very close to our entry here, and we will be good to go. Just don't like the way it's doing this. You see that? It's just after the break of the VWAP, sorry, the 200, it shouldn't do that. Really shouldn't. But never say never. That might just have been that break and then that attempt to break above 200 EMA. That might have been it. Sometimes we get only one bar that does that, and if that's the case, I might not be able to add. I'm gonna be a bit extra careful on life. If it starts to bring in some volume on bounces, I will exit early as well. Just keep an eye on it, guys, because if it does bring in some more volume and starts to take even this area here, 875s, I'll be extra careful on it. I'll take it early exit on this, because I expect this to continue, and it didn't. So we'll see. It's proper squeeze. That's what's happening. A lot of people are in trouble because they come with a strong bias that this thing has. Just like earlier, pre-market, I mentioned that this I don't expect it to go this do anything. I expect it to really fade off. Those kind of biases can get you in trouble. Thank goodness I didn't trade it. I don't like live, guys. I might come out with a very minor loss here. I don't like. I'm trying to get out, and also it's quite spready as well. 868 is my entry. I'm trying to get out 72s, 68s, 68s. Come on, give me 68s. I will get out. 68. Come on, give me. Give me, give me, give me. 68. That's my entry. 68, 69s. I'll take 69s, guys. I'm out. I'm out. 69s. 1 cent loser on this. I don't like the way it's bouncing, really. Just don't like it because this is supposed to continue, and then all of a sudden we are getting a little bit of a bounce with some volume, not huge, but some. So yeah, I just didn't like the way it was, and it was quite spready as well. I don't like those kind of stocks. When I want to get out, like here, I wanted to get out on 68, couldn't take me in at all. So just leave it alone unless it gets a bit better than that. This might be early exit, but I'm happy with that. I don't like that price action. Ater definitely. Yes, Ater. Jay, man, you gotta. Hey, Ater was a short here, 10.25s. You're telling me around 10.10s, man. You took my 20 cents from there. No, but Ater, for me, Ater, I was looking at for the continuation to the downside. This could be it. This could be the first confirmed entry. But the fact that this has done, like we're talking 1166s to 910s, $1.50. That's not huge though. Yeah, that's not huge. I want to see if it does pop to 1020s. Really, I can't chase things. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. $10.20s. Anything close to $10.20s, I'll try this with a 15-cent stop maybe. Yeah, 15-cent stop. Okay. Let's see. Ater, 10.20s, yes, 10.20s, 10.19s. Okay. 10.20s. All right. Just looking at the tape on this, or trying to read that. It looks a bit strong at the moment. Don't see a rejection yet. And the numbers are getting taken out on the offers. So we'll see. 23s are holding. 23s, 18s, 22s. It keeps on bringing more 21s. Okay. Just gonna wait up a little bit on it, guys. 10.19s, 18s. Okay, 18s, guys. 18s. I'm in on what is it? Ater 18s, 10.18s. Had to wait quite a bit on this, guys, cause it's felt like it wanted to bounce. 10.30 or anything close of 10.30 is my risk is quite tight on it. Although you can put it over 10.60, but that's just huge for me. I'd rather get stopped out on the break of 10.30 than re-enter if it does provide us some opportunities. On Bbig, I'm waiting for it to take out the lows, which is 8s. Now if it does that, then I will start taking some but on the lows as well, right? When it hit that low, then there should have been a partial taken out. Now it's coming back to that 200. Let's see what happens. Interesting, interesting. This one, guys, I will keep my tight stop. I might be wrong on this, but I'm gonna keep tight stop on this, guys. Once this starts to break this congestion area, especially breaking under 10s, then this could go, guys. We're talking the first partial could be around 950s. So I'll probably look to take partial 950s, 55s. So really massive RR on it. Potential R's are big on this one, guys. There you go. Come on, 10s, break. Just need that thingy to break. Okay, Bbig is bouncing. Guys, on Bbig, I'm not gonna play around. If it's gonna chop me out, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But I will keep my risk tight on it. So right now I want to see that rejection from 200 on Bbig, and I'm waiting on Ater as well, ATER. What's up with life? F life. I don't. Yes, the daily is really juicy. I gotta admit, like I would have taken, I would have stayed with this short if it wasn't for illiquidity. The volume just completely died down. I just don't have that edge there. Really, it could do anything. Like it could spike me out and then come back in. I don't like to be in that position. That's why I didn't take it. It's just a liquidity issue for me. That's all there is to it. Oh, did I miss on Bbig? The entry? Shoot. The re-add. Okay, let's. It might give us another chance. For me to, I don't. Nothing's. To be honest, today, nothing is really telling me that yeah, well, there is a follow through. There is momentum. There's something going on. Like for example, Bbig. It tried to wash up here and then comes back in. Attacks to 200, comes back down, comes back again, attacks to 200. This is just chop. It's just an area of chop. I wanted to add it here, but I'm gonna avoid adding because I don't like the price action. I don't like it. So if it does come back in 830s and 835s, I might even get out of this because it might still be in that chop zone. Because I really thought if this breaks, then it shouldn't come back up, especially closing above the EMA at 200. So be careful on Bbig. Be careful. Right now it's trading over that 200. Now if it does start to hold this area here, 824s, watch 824 level and read that level 2. See if we have a lot of offers on 824s. We don't at the moment, but it could be that there's a lot of hidden sellers there. If that 824 holds, then maybe. It's right now it's holding, kinda. 824s. Hold on. Okay, that 824 held really nicely. This area here, guys. Yeah, I'm not too happy with the Bbig's movement. I'm not adding here. Still, I know 824's held. I'm still not adding. So I'll probably put my stop break even if it does break that. So very close to break even. I'll gonna come out if it does start to break up. Just don't like the way it's trading. And also Ater, not too happy with it. Boom, boom, boom. But my risk is very tight on this, so it is gearing up for something. Definitely gearing up for something. So looking forward for it to break that 10s. 990s would be really nice. 990s, come on. You're gonna break that 990, aren't you, Ater? Come on. Come on, break for me. Break for me. You're gonna listen to me today. Ater, break. 10s are getting hit. 10s, huge numbers coming in, and 10s, if 10s break, then there you go, there you go. Come on, Ater. $9.96, lovely, looking good. I want it to stay like this. 990s need to break, and if it does, then we could actually see a wash. 990s, come on, baby, break, Ater. There we go. This is what I mean. Okay. Okay, so Ater is one of those that listens to me today. The rest are not listening to me at all. So I have to use a reverse psychology on the others. But Ater is definitely listening to me. So yeah, good boy, Ater. 970s. Come on, come on, Ater. Let's go. 80 boy. 970s. 73s. 72s. Lovely. 73s, I'm out some, guys. 73s. 73s. I am out some. And finally, Bbig. You bastard. Bbig taking some out. 790s. I took some out 795s. Bbig, guys. Bbig 795s. Sorry, I was watching it on the other side. 795s here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, bro. Let's go. So we had to wait quite a lot today, guys. It was a big test of our patience, but it really paid off. See, if you don't see any setup happening, especially your A+ setups, if you don't take it, then you will survive for that day for these kind of moves. I'm not saying it's a great move, but at least is compared to your risk, it is. So yeah, for real. INDP. I want to short here, guys, but I can't. I can't. What happened to LMFA? Remember? I said, this is no, I'm not touching. Look at this. Boom. What happened to Apple? Ooh, Apple is interesting. Come on, Ater. Ater's gearing up for another move down. Let's go, Ater. Where's my Ater, man? I can't see. There we go. It's gearing up for another move. Now, 950s would be another exit. A Bbig. Who was patient enough to wait on Bbig for this long? Who was able to hold on to this trade? Like this, yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta listen to your gut feeling. And that exit was beautiful for me. Now, the volume coming in, so I'm not looking for shorts at all on this live. Um, we are talking if the huge volume comes in and it starts to break that, but that volume has to be consistent, guys. It can't be just 3 volume and then dips down. No, no. It has to be consistent, rising volume. So I will not touch this thing at the moment. On Ater, I might even add on the rejection of 20, that area here, guys. If it starts right now, it's looking good actually. 993s, 93s, 93s. Okay. 4s, 94s. Trying to get some 94s. I got around 992s. Just I it could be that easily the 10s get broken, but for now, at present, this level 10, it's not a great level, but still psychological area with EMA. There's a bit of a confluence there, so it was getting rejected at that point when I entered. So added under 10 for Ater, and then I will be a little bit careful on my stop again. Just bring it down to maybe 1020, so I don't give that much. Looking good. Actually, Bbig is looking really good right about now. Yeah, it's okay. This is the level I needed to reject from. Okay, let's have a look. Very slow. I'm thinking about adding on Bbig. Freaking hell, man. Might be a bit of a chase, 804, guys. Just a chase, guys. I can afford to do it because I've got my partial out and I've re-added and my stop is coming down as well, so I can afford it, guys. The re-add here, 804s, I really want it around 808s, but you can't win them all. I'm being careful on Ater, guys. I might exit early if this break holds. So Ater is about to break that 10. I don't like it if it starts to break above 10 and starts holding there. I wouldn't like that. So I might even get out. I'm waiting for another bar to form, another candle to form. Yeah, it's testing mine as well. I don't like it breaking over 10s. Now, if it does break over 10s and then comes back in right about now, come on, come down. If it starts trading under 10, that I'll be comfortable with my ad. If it doesn't do that, then yeah, we're not good. Me and Ater is gonna have problems. Really, right about now, trade as long as it's trading under 10, I'm okay with it. I'm fine, but don't like it to break that 10/10s. Yeah, it's everything is like that at the moment, or pretty much everything is like that. Guys, I'm gonna be a bit tight on Ater. 10/10s, I'll come out. Probably average of these two remaining positions will be around break even. 10/10s, I'll be out on Ater. Um, this right here could be a break of 10, a fake break of 10, and then the real move hopefully should come. And if it does, then 940, 950s should be good to go. Come on, baby. If I had a short, if I had low case for this, I would have shorted it under 20. This is what I mean by backside. This is obviously front side, still front side. I would consider this also to be front side unless after this. So anywhere here is the backside of the move. There we go. Voila, Bbig. Get ready, get ready. You bastard. Hope you didn't hear it. So on this one, Bbig, guys, 810, any break of 810 or 815s will come out. Just doesn't have that much of a follow through as I expected. Wow, it's a struggle today, huh? To get something. Damn. Now on Ater, I am definitely coming out if it does break that 10/10s. I will put my hard stop there, even if it wicks me out. That's fine. I don't like to be in this kind of price action. So I hope now is barely gonna go up to 10s and then start to drift down. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what we're looking for, but 10 shouldn't break. And then on Bbig, just yeah, just washes and then bounce back. Yeah, so far. Yeah, Silver, just chill, okay? Chill. You don't need to play anything. What you mean I need to? I don't know. If you don't know, just leave it alone, right? If you, especially when you had a good win. It's not only our odds. It's actually our human nature that will actually put us in possibly a losing trade after a big trade. It's just the way our minds work. Ooh, okay. Love to hear that. Love to hear it. Um, I don't like to put numbers there, Silver. You want to consider that as R's, okay? If you're risking, let's say $45, right, per trade, you've hit 10 R's. Yeah, post it like that because if you start to, I discourage people to start looking at the P&Ls. In fact, on my platform, I've got realized and unrealized completely, um, like deleted, not deleted, but gotten rid of those parameters on my portfolio, or whatever it is. So, but great. I think for your small account, yeah, that's great R's, man. What are we looking at when it comes to R's? What was your risk when it comes to dollars? I'll calculate it for you. No, no, it's fine, Silver. I'm just I'm not talking about. It's not a bad thing to post a PNL itself, but trying to not get mentally used to it. That's what I mean. Because I have done that. Trust me, I have done it for years when I started out, like you. But nobody told me that, oh, try to not concentrate too much on PNL, and then eventually I ended up really concentrating on it, and that's when I got yeah, you got hurt, you know. Honestly, Jay, that's so true. This was one of the turning points for me as well, and I kept on hearing, especially from my mentor, that you got to turn that thing off. You got to do it, like, because everything was based off of that number, that green or red number. Nothing to do with it. Wasn't to do with my setup. So I was taking a lot of setups that were no non-setup because I thought, uh, either I had some green day or I had some losing day. In fact, so both of them doesn't work out for you. So eventually, either you either learn it the hard way or the right way. But I'm happy for you, Silver. Well done, mate. Just imagine, the feeling that you have at the moment. Um, that's that's probably the peak of the emotions you will have, even if you win, let's say 1,000 now, or let's say 2,000, because you've hit that threshold of one great trade, right? Um, and it's that emotion will probably very very hard to re-accomplish. So enjoy it. By the way, life is trying to wake up a little bit, but again, as I mentioned, guys, it has to come with good, consistent volume. Otherwise, don't touch it. Right, I'm about to get out of Ater, 10:08. About to get out of Ater, guys. 10:08, 10:10. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. I've gotten out on this bar, guys. Here, I had my hard stop as well. I think the way is I see a bit of a curling action here with some volume coming in, so this could wake up Ater. So if you are short on it, be careful. Tighten your risk, maybe over 1030s. Worst case scenario, you want to get out. You want to get out on the 10 on the break of 1050s. You see this? This is just a reversal happening right now. I actually want to take long on it. But I'm afraid of this area here, this zone. I'll wait on it, guys. This might actually pop. Just keep an eye on this. Wow, what a day today, huh? That's extreme test of patience today. I think we did well. Honestly, I think pretty much everybody in the stream did well on waiting. So I'm quite happy about that actually. That's a massive progress. Today would have chopped you out a lot. A lot of setups would have chopped you out. Guys, I don't like Bbig. I don't like it. 810. 810, I'll be out. I really like Ater though. I'm liking Ater for a long. Um, just watching the volume on Ater. Oh, still good. 3 hour, you know, 3 hours. You only have to be right 40% of the time, maybe 35, something like that. Let me ask you this. What was your original stop? What was your original worst case scenario stop? Yeah, I just can't trade that. Yeah, Silver started out like that, but hopefully by joining this stream, he's gonna each day he's gonna come to one of those the way we do it, hard stops, mental stops. Make sure we understand risking basically something that you have a number for. For example, if you say I want to risk only $30, then you gotta adjust your positioning according to that, and you gotta stick to it. Yeah, sometimes it could be $25, sometimes it might be 20, but or maybe more, 35. But on average, you gotta stick to those stops. Guys, on Bbig, I'm out 8/10s. Bbig didn't become big today, but that's fine. Still got something out of it. Right here. Boom. Alright, life. The two ones I am interested now is Ater long and life long. If life gets some volume behind it. I'm a bit worried about the volume on life, but life is picking itself up, especially over 9. Now, the 875 will be the stop point, but right about now, if that volume comes in, then yep. And also Ater, guys, keep an eye on that. That's the whole point, Silver. That's the whole point. Keep getting better every day, and one day you'll realize even making 5k is not really sort of exciting you that much, because you're actually not using that much emotions behind those trades. Hopefully you will come to that point sooner than later. Yeah, as I was mentioning on live, it's just worrying part is volume, but it's trying to come in, like it's trying to wake up. Just waiting on that confirmation on the volume. Yeah, it's exciting, of course. Of course, it's a good feeling to have. My first, one of the first ones were close to 10 hours, and I could not believe it. I just couldn't believe that something like that was possible. Yeah, 10 hour, man. When uh, when trading starts to become boring, that's when you kind of made it. Uh, Now, guys, watch Ater. Volume came in slightly, but the VWAP is holding nicely. So, a lot of people will be shorting it off of VWAP, looking at the daily and this. But since if it's gonna break that VWAP 10, 40, 50 level, then all those stops are gonna get taken out. So, and then, you know, we will have a. We'll see. I'm waiting on it. Not the best time frame, by the way, guys. 10:30 onwards. You see the difference? 10:30 onwards. What is the difference? And open till 10:30. Look at the difference. You gotta look at the time frame. That's why I'm extremely careful. Look at this. Until 10:30, some moves. After, not much. Same with Bbig. Exactly same thing here. Live here. Take that out. Um, AEI could be a watch for a long, bigger picture kind of trade. If it starts to take out that 330s, I'm gonna put an alert. Any day that it takes out that 330 with some volume, that's the day it could run. Just saying, that's a big level for me to watch this area here. So keep an eye on AEI if one day it does break that. If it does, everything you see. The only difference is Isee started to move after 10:30. That's complete opposite. But that's 1 in a 10 stock that's gonna do that, right? Look at this. We got 9:30 till 10:30, beautiful moves, and now this. Well, I'm not even gonna talk about NMFA. Why do I have that on watch list? Somebody gotta. Ater. Um, let's just look at it. So basically, right about now, the problem is that VWAP is holding. Now, a lot of people probably shorted it at the VWAP because they think VWAP is an entry point. Um, Once that hits 1045, 1050 especially, it's gonna take out a lot of people. So that's one level that you could preempt that break of 1045s, maybe enter at the just before it when you start to see volume. Now, right now, you don't see anything there. Volume is not confirming. That's the problem. You see that? Volume. I want volume. If it doesn't come, then there's no trade. Here. That's what I need. Boom. Right? But the thing is, the way this is the start of, this could be the start of potential move, potential. This. Or it could be just a little dead cat bounce. right? So right now I'm, if it does break that 1050s, then I'm interested, but that volume needs to come in first of all. Second of all, I want to see how it breaks and how it reacts on the break. As if you do take it, if it does break it and then comes back in, you want to get out very quickly, especially with low volume. But if if it breaks that and starts holding above the VWAP and starts creeping back, that's when you can just be a little bit more confident on it, especially when the volume rises. Right now, as you can see, it's trying to make up its mind now. Mm. You can put up an alert maybe around here, 1040s. Just put an alert 1045s if it does come back any time. Wow. What a day, huh? Ooh. So that's probably it. I see I see is kind of interesting, guys. It's moving, it's uptrending, but I think this might have a potential bigger pullback, especially if it does go up to the 1650s. So I probably won't be here, but if it does come up to 1650s, and if it starts to reject something like this, you want to make sure that it is trading under EMA. You see rejection of this, but it didn't trade under EMA. It continues. So that's a sign of strength. So around 1650s, you want to see something like that, but again under EMA. Then you could probably think of shorting it. Ater is just in a chop at the moment. I'm not interested unless it breaks that 1045s. As I mentioned earlier, 1045 starts to break, there will be some stop runs over that 1050s. So that could actually make it parabolic a little bit. But that needs to bring in that volume. That volume needs to keep rising, opposite of this, what we are seeing. So life is at it again, guys. Life is just so stubborn, right? It's just, you see this trend line we created earlier. It just keeps on attacking with low volume. That's the problem. It's like, but I think there might be something coming to it. We're talking 10 10 9 10s 9 10s break. After that there might be some sort of a parabolic move on this. I think after that it will bring on a lot of more volume, because that area is area where there will be quite a lot of stops here in this zone. In this zone we've got huge amount of stops, so if that hits, it's going to start to create that chain reaction, and a lot of people are going to see that as well. So interesting. It looks quite interesting. SPRT, let's have a look. SPRT. Yeah, because what happened there? It probably is halted, no? It might be news halt or some sort. Just 1180s to 10. Yeah, it could have been something to do with that, because they will halt trading if it's not much of a move. Honestly, it's no, it can't be that. Yeah, it's a halt. SPRT is halted pre-market. That's crazy, man. What a move yesterday. What a move. Wow. And the worst part is I have my setup there. The day I don't trade SPRT, it does that. Unbelievable. Actually, right about now, there is a short, but not taking it. Alright, guys, I am gonna end the stream now because I don't see anything else. But if you do decide to take Ater or this one when it starts to take out the 910s, again, I will remind you guys, please pay attention to the volume. These are not gonna last. As you can see, it tries with there's no consistency in the volume, no consistency, just a spike, just a spike. So you gotta have that volume behind you if you're gonna trade it, right? Same thing with Ater. If it does come back up to 1045s, it's gotta have that volume coming in, right? Without volume, there's no sustaining the move. That's what I would say on those two. Wow, that was a lovely exit, by the way. Anyways, no worries, you're welcome, and I will see you guys tomorrow, 9:15 EST, as usual. I do post my watch list in Discord. If you haven't joined, please join in. And well, I wish you best of luck, guys. Could be that, or that's a very odd that it's halted. Premarket normally doesn't, though we don't get halts, but sometimes it could be something to do investigation or something like that. So it will probably be like that. But at the moment, I'm not even investing in it. I'm not even trading. So I might find out later on. Anyways, guys, take it easy. Stay safe out there. Ciao.